Could you please state your name and what you do here at Bayard?
My name is Lynda Drake, and I am a program manager for the rehab department.
And if you don't mind me asking, what were you doing before you worked at Bayard?
Before I worked at Bayard, I had been a stockbroker for about 20 years, and I had also been an independent contractor through Voc Rehab, helping people with disabilities find work.
Cool. And what made you decide to work at Bayard Enterprises?
Well, like many people who are looking for a job, desperation is one of the reasons. I needed the money. And my perception of Bayard was that Bayard worked with people who were developmentally delayed mostly. And I have a son with Down syndrome, so that drew me to Bayard. And helping people find jobs is something that really gets in your blood. It's something that I love doing. And the opportunity came up to help start the program for people experiencing homelessness, to help them find jobs and create sites where they would work. So I was very excited to be able to help get that program off the ground.
Into that, can you talk about some other times you've noticed Bayard Enterprises making a difference in people's lives?
One of the things about working for Bayard is that you really get to connect with the people that you're working with. It isn't just a numbers game. It isn't just you answer their question and you're gone. So I have really had the privilege of connecting with people over these past 14 years. One of the ways I've done that is through Beyond Bayard, which is a class I have facilitated for about 12 years. And in that class, we really became almost like family. The same people, some of the same people came to that class for over 8 years. And we would talk about a subject and share a meal together. So through that class and through the connection that I've kept with people, I've seen some people go from, there's a man who came out of incarceration and drug addiction, and just an amazing guy, and came to that class all the time, and we learned together. It was pretty awesome. He is now a homeowner out in Delta. He's doing awesome. It's been incredible to see. Man, the list just goes on and on. The people that I've seen really become empowered, because Bayard is not a place that's about pitying people. It's a place of empowerment and helping people to find their own way. And I see myself as a person that opens doors. I don't do anything except open a door, and the person can choose to walk through it and become who they are meant to be. It's been pretty awesome.
Nice. And what is, if it's different at all from that answer, what is the most memorable thing that's happened during your work with Bayard?
Another thing that has been really memorable is we have a Toastmaster group that meets in this building, and Toastmasters has been around for about 90 years now. It's an international organization, and it's where people work on public speaking and leadership. And in that group, there is a young man who, when he first came, he has a condition, a genetic condition. I can't remember the name of it, but he was born without eyes, and he has some other issues resulting from that. When he first came to our Toastmaster group, he was very shy and quiet and not very confident. That was about 4 years ago. And now, this past summer, well, I guess it was about 6 months ago, he went and spoke to a group of about 200 parents who have children with the same condition, and he shared with them how amazing his life has been. And he had a video, and it was amazing to see his growth and what a difference he is making in people's lives. I just can't even imagine the hope he gave to those parents of young children with that same condition, and knowing that they would be blind and have other issues. And he said he wouldn't change a thing, you know, and that's been pretty memorable. He did a speech in Toastmasters called I Can. He was talking about what he can do, and he was talking about he's skied before, he's ridden horses and all kinds of different things. And there was a man in our group, many BAYAUD people know him, his name is Leonard. And Leonard is a self-proclaimed, he was a thug. That's kind of what his family did. And when he was incarcerated, which he's been incarcerated for about 40 years of his life, he went blind in prison. And when he got out of prison, he came to us very quickly, to BAYAUD, to find work. And he got connected with our Toastmaster group also very quickly. And he was in the audience when Jeremy, who's the young man, spoke about what I can do. And Jeremy inspired Leonard to learn how to navigate on his own. Before then, Leonard had been always with somebody to take him places. He had had somebody drop him off here in a car. And Jeremy inspired him to learn how to get around on his own. And my goodness, now Leonard can get anywhere. Leonard can tell you how many steps it is from the corner to here, to BAYAUD. He is phenomenal at getting around now because of Jeremy saying, I can do it, you can too. We just never know in this life what an impact we're going to have on somebody else.
And has your work at BAYAUD changed your opinion or views on anything?
Yes, absolutely. Like I said, I was a stockbroker before. So in the stockbroker world, it's a much more judgmental world. And perfection is highly valued. And what's your deal? Why are you having issues? BAYAUD, working with individuals who've experienced homelessness and disability, they have taught me, don't judge. Let go of judgment, because we have no idea what somebody else has been through unless we take the time to sit down with them and talk to them and hear their story. And when you take the time and you hear their stories, you can no longer judge, because you have no idea what you would do if you had been given all the challenges that they had been given. So I have learned to let go of judgment. I have learned that I can get by with a lot less than I used to think I could get by with, and to appreciate life, because you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. So appreciate every day.